When we talk about economics in terms of our social norms right now, one of the reasons why the conversations get so murky is because we have turned our social structure into an economy. It's not just about, like in communism, in traditional communism, which isn't really an economic model, but for pedantic purposes. The thing about communism is that it's similar to feudalism in the sense that it is a social format for an economic premise. And while you see some of that in socialism and you see some of that in capitalism, at the end of the day, it's, especially in capitalism, it's much more about the individual. The fundamental argument of the corporate personhood is that individuation is critical to a robust economic platform. Simple, right? So when we take that basic premise, like right now we have this very, very rabid sort of corporate mentality. It's a little bit masked because I think most individuals think socially they are in a communist or socialist structure, but they're not. They're in a hyper problematic kind of toxic corporatehood, and the corporation has sort of replaced the individual in that capitalist mindset. So the idea that corporate personhood is supposed to kind of mirror what is happening down at the individual level in capitalism, we have replaced the significance of the corporate agenda and the corporate supply and demand with the individual. And so the individual has become a sort of cog in the machine of the corporate agenda, which is demonstrably capitalistic. Like there is nothing about our corporate structure at the moment that is not capitalistic, not even a little bit. And the part that has sort of diverged in the woods, so to speak, is that we have a social structure which is sort of feudal when you think about it. We have a social structure that is practicing a sort of indentured servitude, mentally even, that those workers, even if they're making a significant amount of money, workers